How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro.
I was watching a video the other time. Can you speak Yoruba?
Yeah.
Properly?
Yeah.
And your surname, Ailes, is it Ailes Lawyer?
Ailes Lawyer, yeah.
But Wikipedia quotes it as Ailes. Do you prefer Ailes?
I mean, that's what we've just gone by, like, throughout my life.
The family, nothing, not the complete version.
Yeah. I think some people did like name changes at some point and turned into Ailes. And it's just easier to pronounce. So yeah, I mean, for sure, I feel like when I came into the industry, I definitely brought like a shift in the culture. I feel like, you know, my fashion, the style of music that I came in with, I hear a lot of music these days and I hear myself in them. And, you know, I'm proud that I definitely impacted a whole new generation of Nigerian artists. Because I remember when I came back, a lot of people felt that I sounded too foreign and they thought that I looked too foreign, but I see it now, you know, everybody's like on that wave and I'm just excited, you know. I'm excited about the future of Nigerian music. I came back in 2015, but I've been like back and forth ever since then.
Where are you most of the time these days?
It just depends on the year, depends on what's going on.
Now where are you?
I'm in Nigeria now. I'm here.
Obviously,
I was supposed to, last year I was supposed to be in Canada for like 11 days and somehow I ended up being there for 8 months. You know, somehow went out to ATL, New York. I kept moving my flight because it was too turned. You know, everywhere's locked up, but for some reason in the States, everybody's just like out there having fun. So, you know, I was there for a while, but I'm back home now, you know, just trying to grind in and put out the debut project. I mean, I live here, I live there, I live everywhere. Being an African artist for me, first of all, you know, Africa, they say, is like the origin for humanity. It's generally believed so. And so first of all, I'm proud to be African. My mom is from Ghana, my dad is Nigerian. And you know, Africa is rich in culture and the music.
Your mom is Ghanaian?
Yeah, my mom's from Allstars, Volta region. You know, Africa is exciting. We're resilient people. We're strong, we're beautiful, you know. Notwithstanding like the economic situation out here, we still try to make it work. Burna Boy just got a Grammy. You know, we're doing a lot of amazing things, man, and I'm just, you know, proud to be African. I just don't talk, I just stay in the middle. Everywhere I go, they ask me if I prefer Ghanaian Jollof to Nigerian Jollof. I was just like, I prefer Benin Jollof.
If you had to choose though, what would you say?
I can't choose. I can't really choose. You know, I grew up in a Nigerian and Ghanaian home, so I've always been close to both cultures. My mom always spoke always to me. You know, I know a little bit of that. My grandmother, I ate a lot of Ghanaian dishes growing up. My dad also spoke a lot of Yoruba to me, and I speak Yoruba too. So I've always been close to both cultures. I didn't because at the time it was truly, I was not. They said that I was objectifying her, but I wasn't objectifying her. I was truly just celebrating what she looked like. I feel like that's how African women look, and if I put another woman on the artwork, it would be the same as putting Sarah Bartman. I didn't think that I was objectifying her in any way. I came out with an explanation, but it seems like, you know, we're in like a woke era where it's like there's some sort of like cancel culture going on where everybody just wants to say something on Twitter. And I just realized a lot of times it's just no point even trying to explain. Because I'm not stupid, I truly know what it is to objectify a woman, and I truly know what it is to glorify a woman. Yeah, not really, man. I feel like at the end of the day, hard work always just prevails. I don't think that any human being truly has the power to cancel any other human being. You know, I think that destiny is destiny and no one can change that at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the numbers is good. I haven't really been here to see the reaction to that song. Unfortunately, I left so the pandemic had started when we dropped it, and then I went for a vacation in Togo. As soon as I came back, I went to Canada, so I never really got it. But I see, even, you know, wherever I am, I see how people talk about it outside of Nigeria. So I'm assuming that here, you know, people really love the track. I'm hoping that like everything opens up soon so that we go to the clubs and, you know, do shows and just see like the crowd reaction, because it's been a minute that we was on stage. you know. Like, she just blows my trumpet, basically. Like, she just she blows my trumpet. She rings my alarm. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So she pushed, yes, please. Before I give this quote, she presses my button. And that's what you're saying, Binga? All right, cool. I think TikTok is an amazing app. You know, they've been able to break a lot of records these days. It's like we're in a whole new world. The way the music just goes viral these days. It starts from a challenge, and then everybody's doing a challenge, and then there's this thing that everybody, you know, is singing all over the place. And I realized, you know, a few times I was in a club in Atlanta, I'm hearing like all the songs that the DJ is playing and stuff that I just randomly heard on TikTok. I'm like, oh, that was a song? Like, you know, so I think TikTok is definitely, you know, an amazing app that has helped a lot of artists reach their fans even more globally and wider. Yeah, definitely prepared for it. I mean, you know, music is real passion for me. It's not really like, it's not just a hobby, or, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta adapt. You know, I've been adapting. I started off as a rapper, came to Nigeria, and, you know, I made hit records, and I created a whole new generation of artists, whether we like it or not. So I'm definitely ready to adapt. I think it was when the pandemic happened, so I started to realize that, you know, there was now like a whole new emergence of like influencers, and, you know, everybody's like an influencer on social media now. And I just seen that, you know, everything became more digital. Now the style of music needs to also fit into that, because, you know, the clubs are not open. You can't make too fast music because, you know, people are home listening. You know, there's just a lot happening since the pandemic, and, you know, I'm definitely paying attention to it and growing with time. It was in the works for a couple months. We you know, I established my new company, TMM, and you know, we collaborated with Sony Music and Black Butter in the UK to put out music, and it's been exciting working with them. You know, with the release of Money Dance, I was in Toronto when we dropped that, but I'm excited to be back now and you know, really work on ground with the company. For sure, man. I think everybody has to come out. You know, Africa is the origin and is the future. I think everybody has to come out and just be a part of the campaign. And you know, a lot of blacks outside of Africa don't even know where they're from. You know, I asked some of my friends, like, where are you from? They say I'm black. And it's just like, sometimes it's kind of sad not to know who you truly are and where you come from. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people need to tap into their roots. And this is definitely a good platform for that. I mean, not really. It doesn't really annoy me because I know how we got there. You know, you know, a lot of like white supremacy has sort of hidden the truth from the people just to subdue us, and it's been there for over so many years. The people are blind, and it's not their fault that they don't know. And so I don't get mad at it. You know, that's why we show the culture in the music videos on social media. We let the people see, you know, that we're not to be pushed to the side. You know, we're Africans and we're strong and we're people too, you know, and so we just got to keep preaching that. I think everybody has to know their roots. I think roots matters. That's like matters, you know, in trees, everything in life. Your root is important. You need to know where you come from. No, I don't think we can get tired. You know, we got to keep waxing strong. I feel like when people know where they come from and who they are, you know, then you give them power, and you can't really tell them nothing. And if we keep moving at this rate where Africa is coming to the light, you know, we'll get to the point where nobody can hold us down. And so we can't get tired of talking about it. Yeah, I'm working on my debut project. It's dropping this year.
Why did it take so long, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's the right time now.
Why did it take so long?
Yeah, I guess it was in the right time, and it's the right time now. You know, the fans will get to know why it took so long, maybe on the project. You know what I'm saying?
Tell the story.
I'd probably tell the story on the project, but you know, I'm excited. You know, I've been working tirelessly. I've been here like 3 nights, and I literally been having 3 hours of sleep every day, just working, and just making new music, and just trying to soak in you know, the energy, the people, just the vibe here. And, you know, I just can't wait to, you know, put it all together. I don't know, I'm thinking like between 8 to 10 tracks. Yeah, but it's hard because there's so many songs. I feel like the people haven't really heard music, and so it's always hard to like pick, even with the singles. Like we have so many songs and we have to take one song out of all these tracks and put out. So, you know, priority for me right now is to, you know, just tune out the music, you know, the project and then another project and another project, because there's millions of songs, you know, like we're working every day, every night, as opposed to what it seems like. I think people think that I sleep and that I'm just like not working on music. And I don't know what it is, but I sort of get that when I speak to people. I sort of get that impression that I'm not as hardworking as I truly am. You know, I feel like people don't really see it, and it's probably just due to like the frequency and the releases. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But we really put in the work.
Does it make you feel bad though when you hear stuff like that?
No, it's just like, not really. It's like it's motivational to me to actually like do stuff and do more, you know. And I, you know, my fans, they mean a lot to me. Like, you know, I constantly be getting messages on Instagram and Twitter. Like I could really feel how emotional they get when they don't hear music from me and they hear from somebody else that sounds like me, or somebody else that's trying to be like me. You know, I feel it, and so I feel motivated by those messages to show the people that, you know, they really fell in love with Dice for a real reason. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I'm constantly evolving, man. Like, you know, change is constant. Can't do the same thing over and over again. And sometimes I even scare myself with how quickly I evolve. Because it's like, you know, like I had like a whole list of tracks that I was gonna put on my project. We had like 20 tracks that we were gonna pick from, just like, let's say 6 months ago. And 6 months after, it's like a whole brand new 40 maybe of like new sounds, you know. And so sometimes it scares me. And then also looking at the industry and how non-receptive they are to change, you know, sometimes I feel like I almost need to like dumb myself down to make it work. But I guess not, because all the stuff that I did when I came back from Canada, I can see it happen now. You know what I'm saying? So that's just proof that, you know, the evolution is needed for me, and I'm God sent for real. You know what I'm saying?